Here are 5 super easy editing tips you should be using to spruce up your video edits. How you now and how's she cutting? Let's kick it off because every day is a school day and I'd be speaking in riddles and I'd be speaking in rhymes. But stay with me now because I'll show you how to make your edits extra fine. Add sound effects on your transitions. Adding sound effects on your transitions, but really anywhere you can add sound effects to your footage gives the video another dimension. Get these into your projects, get creative with them. It's as easy as playing through your video, setting markers with notes, and then just go into a music website and then download what you need. You drop them back in and you just adjust the volume as required. You throw them here, you throw them there. But if you get them in and you use the sound effects as a transition, I think that's where they work really well.
If you could go back 10 years and live life out exactly as you did now, would you? No. If you could go back 10 years and live life out exactly as you did now, would you? No.
Use a J-cut to bring in audio as a transition to the next shot. It's a subtle one, but start your next edit with the sound of the next clip first, and just nicely transition your audience to the next scene.
And that's what I needed to do. Change the solution. Change the action to a new productive one and find a better solution.
And then we'll take on the day as it comes. Yurt.
Talking head tip.
So when you have to jump cut on a talking head, just zoom in, but ensure you match that eye line as well. I'll show you the difference on this one as it's a little bit easier to show. But there you go, it's a subtle one, but you'd actually be surprised how many people don't do this and just crop in. But when you get that eye line matched, it just looks a lot better. Crumble paper textures for backgrounds and text. So this is probably overused and I'm a sucker for it myself, but if you go on any stock site and you download a crumbled paper background, you lay it on your timeline and then you get text overlaid on it, and that bit of a background just adds so much more of a dynamic feel to the footage in my opinion. You can do this with any background also. Maybe you could lower the opacity of it as well or change the blending modes. Just get creative with it. But it is nice to have something that adds a little bit of movement rather than just static imagery. Newspaper looks great as well, and then you can highlight the text to give it that Vox documentary feel. You can add a dynamic zoom to the text also, and this just gives it another further dynamic element as well. Add film grain and light leak overlays. Footage these days from newer cameras, they often feel kind of like over digitized, just kind of like straight out of the camera. Unless you took like an approach where you use soft lighting, maybe a pro mist, or use a cinema lens or a vintage lens to get like some character in your image. Speaking of these, I do have a camera tips video where I go over some of these, so check it out if you're a self shooter as well. But I think adding a bit of grain goes a long way in making an image a bit more kind of classic looking. You can stick on a few light leaks overlays as well, just to jazz up the viewer's experience. Maybe use them as a transition, and that mixed with your sound effects as well from earlier, it'll really spruce up your edits. If you want to learn how I achieve some of the footage in this tutorial, I have a camera tips video as well, which you can check out here.